MJ Marfori, and this is Celebrity Top 10. We give you the latest, the juiciest, and the hottest entertainment news, mapalocal man o international. Yan ang atid namin sa inyo because here's a countdown you shouldn't miss, the new normal you can't resist. What are you waiting for? Let's start with number 10. Coming to America wins big at Makeup Artist and Hairstylist Awards. Yes, let's talk about cosmetic news for once. So Coming to America's won major awards at the recent Makeup Artist and Hairstylist Guild Awards. The award ceremonies were held at the Beverly Hilton Hotel recently. The movie won Best Contemporary Makeup and Hairstyling and Best Special Makeup Effects. It has beaten frontrunners Dune, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, and House of Gucci. Coming to America's an Amazon Studios sequel starred by Eddie Murphy. Aside from Coming to America, Saturday Night Live was also a big winner, as well as Being the Ricardos, which won Best Period Hairstyling and or Character Hairstyling, and Disney's Cruella, on the other hand, won Best Period and or Character Makeup. Also, just a trivia, guys, Coming to America and Cruella have both been nominated in the 94th Oscar Awards for the combined makeup and hairstyling category. Let's see which among the two gets to actually bag the trophy when the awarding ceremony finally happens on March 27. But critics said, since Coming to America won in this particular awarding, looks like it's going to be the front runner in the Academy as well. For now, congratulations to all the winners of the Makeup Artist and Hairstylist Guild Awards. We'll also offer a glimpse of the awardee Coming to America from Prime Video.
I've just discovered that I may have a son here in this land.
How much child support is she getting from?
The king pays no child support.
No child support for 30 years and you came back? You was a dummy!
Hello, I am Hakim Joffer, king of Zamunda. You are the heir to the throne.
Yes, my son.
He's supposed to be like the prince of Wakanda.
Wakanda is a fictional place.
Not to everybody.
Zamunda is a very real nation.
I don't need no handout. Wait a minute. All right, I'm gonna pack. Okay,
Presenting King Akim's son from America.
And my mom's.
And his mom's.
Number 9, Britney Spears to release a tell-all book. Yes, she has landed a $15 million deal for publishing a deal to tell her all in a memoir. Yes, so Britney, the book will feature the life of the pop star from her rise to fame, her music career, and her much talked about relationship with her family. Britney will be working with publishing house Simon & Schuster, which has won the bidding war against other publishers. The upcoming book deals came a few months after Britney's conservatorship, where her dad controlled her finances for 13 years, and it was terminated by a Los Angeles judge as of recent. It can be remembered, too, that her sister Jamie Lynn Spears has dropped a memoir just last month as well, entitled Things I Should Have Said, after Britney claimed she has not done enough to protect her from the conservatorship, which Jamie Lynn has denied. But then the memoir was also blasted by Britney herself on social media. Britney's lawyers has also even sent a cease and desist letter to the young Spears last January for allegedly referencing Britney derogatorily, despite saying that the book isn't about the pop superstar. Amazon starts production of Deadlock. Production of comedy series Deadlock has started in Tasmania, Australia. That's as per reports of the entertainment website Variety. The story of Deadlock will revolve around the two female detectives faced with the problem of solving the mystery of a man's dead body on the beach. It will be set in Tasmanian town of Deadlock, which was once a peaceful seaside location. So how will they solve the case? That's what we're supposed to watch out for, guys. So Deadlock will star Kate Fox, Madeline Sammy, Alicia Gardner, and Nina Oyama. Target launch of Prime Video will be set on 2023, and let's watch out for it. Seems interesting. Top 7, House of Dragon wraps filming. George R.R. Martin confirmed that the House of Dragon, the prequel of the Game of Thrones, has wrapped its production, and he also said he's loving what he has seen. The series will be composed of 10 episodes in one season. House of the Dragon will tell stories that are set 300 years before the events of the Game of Thrones. The series include Matt Smith, Emma Darcy, Olivia Cook, Patty Considine, Sonoya Mizuno, and Rhys Ifans. Now, the next question will be, when will the release date be? No definite details yet, but HBO told Deadline that it will be sometime during this year. They even admitted one of the considerations with regard of the release date is still the raging COVID-19 pandemic. Jack Harlow returns with new single, Nail Tech. Multiple Grammy-nominated chart-topping rap superstar Jack Harlow is back with his new single, Nail Tech. Nail Tech marks the first solo song from the Louisville-bred rapper since the release of his critically acclaimed platinum-certified debut album, That's What They All Say, back in December of 2020. Harlow also cemented himself as one of music's most dynamic live performers with standout performances at major festivals including Lollapalooza, Austin City Limits, Rolling Loud, and more, all before embarking on his sold-out North American Creme de la Creme tour. The song is out everywhere today via Generation Now Atlantic Records. All right, we're halfway on the show. Thank you so much for always sticking it up with Celebrity Top 10. All Fanatics Angels, I got you. Thank you. I see you. Thank you so much. Also, at 4:15 p.m. on One News with replays at 10 on 1PH. Yes, halfway on the show, this is our topic. Celebrities do share financial literacy tips. Yes, usapang pera tayo. It's a life skill and everyone should master it. Big stars like Mateo Guticelli, Piolo Pascual, and Charo Santos Concho offered few takeaways on how to save up for the future and how to be wise when it comes to finances. In a recent MediaCon, these celebrities shared how it's their commitment right now to be able to inspire fans and supporters to save and invest. Let's take a listen.
Start as soon as possible, as early as possible. You don't want to, na halimbawa, years past na, sana I started earlier. I think that's very important, especially when we're young. We like adventures, we like splurging, enjoying all these good things. But it's very important to think about when you have a wife, when you have kids, etc., and when you want to build your own home. So it's very important to start, early. Para hindi mo iisipin palagi ba. The day will come na buksan mo na lang yung portfolio mo. Uy, ganito, tumubo pala. It's actually grown a lot and all that. So that's my advice. Start early, put some aside, and just be patient. Kumbaga, be patient.
For me, it's very practical. Since I started working early on in my life, I already knew the value of savings and being financially literate. So you just don't buy things that are not going to matter, especially this time of pandemic. It made us realize the things that really are important and the things that we should let go of, such as most material stuff, that we actually don't need anymore. So those things you have to let go of, especially pag nagkaka-pera ka pa, nagkakaipon ka na. First thing you do is, of course, you get overwhelmed and you get excited about things that you want to buy, things that you need to get. But first and foremost, you need to think about the future, celebrate the moment. But after celebrating, you keep a portion of your income, because in that way you'll be able to really enjoy the fruits of your savings, years later on. Especially if you start young, just like what Mateo said, it's more rewarding, especially if you get to enjoy it early on, like 10, 20 years down the road, and you're already enjoying your privileges, your rewards, because you started early. So it's all about being practical and not just really spending on things that won't last. So yeah,
I agree with Mateo and Piolo. You start young. When you're young and you're building a career, try to the best of your ability to save maybe even 10% of what you earn. Put it aside. Huwag kang matempt na gastusin. Number 2, live within your means. Diba? You can dream big, but as you're building your life and you're building a career, just always stay within your means. Live within your means.
Nightbird's family shares her last video message. Netizens, fans, and her colleagues in the industry mourn the passing of Jane Markzuski, also known as Nightbird. A few days after her passing, her family posted a video message from Jane herself. Like her usual messages, it had been full of inspiration and passion about life. Her family is raising funds in order to create a memorial foundation that will donate to cancer research and give support to those who are unable to afford treatments.
But here's the thing, you don't, just because you're sad or grieving doesn't mean that you're not grateful, and it doesn't mean you're not hopeful. It doesn't mean that you still aren't fighting for your life, that you still don't have it in you to keep going. But sadness and grief and mourning and lamenting and crying and screaming and being angry, these are ways that we honor what was lost. These are ways that we communicate to the world that I heard a quote that says, sadness is the soul's way of saying this mattered. And I think grieving and feeling through all the emotions that you feel, the sadness and the grief and the injustice and the anger and the loss and the bargaining, I think it's a holy work. And it's scary to go down those dark roads, but you know what? Like, those feelings don't leave you. You gotta, you have to feel it. You can't fake the rest of your life like nothing bad happened and just sing happy, whistle a happy tune all day. That's not what it is to be human. So everybody who might be getting a dose of this whole toxic positivity, just be happy, be happy, be happy. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. And you don't have to feel guilty for being sad. That's something I struggle with a lot. Because I used to believe that if I was sad, it meant that I wasn't fighting hard enough or I wasn't grateful enough, and that's not true. Be sad and be grateful, and look at the twinkly lights and feel your feelings, and it's all real. The joy and the pain is all real, and you don't have to pick one or the other. Life is beautiful or life is garbage. It's kind of both sometimes. Love you guys. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk from Bed Talk.
Binibining Pilipinas opens applications. Yes, pageant aficionados. Binibining Pilipinas officially opens its search for beautiful and inspiring Filipinas who will continue the legacy of the country's premier and most prestigious pageant. This year's edition of Binibining Pilipinas is set to crown a new batch of young and empowered queens who will promote beauty and advocacy on the beauty pageant stage. Binibini queens currently hold the titles of Miss Intercontinental and the Miss Globe and have shown stellar performances in pageants such as Miss International and Miss Grand International, all reinforcing the Philippines' status as international pageant house. Check out the pageant's official social media pages for more details and updates. Oh my! Maymay Entrata threatens to sue netizens over fake video. Maymay Entrata is in the mood for a fight. The actress and model turned to Twitter to warn a netizen about a YouTube channel posting a video of fake stories involving her boyfriend. The video said that her boyfriend is fake and is a scammer. Wag niyo pong hintayin na aabot tayo sa husgado. This was what Maymay said as she ended her tweet. As of press time, the video in question is already unavailable. Sharon Cuneta to star in The Mango Bride. Sharon Cuneta will be the star and the executive producer of The Mango Bride. That is the Philippine adaptation of it. So the film is based on the novel of the same title by Mariví Sullivan. It won the grand prize at the Carlos Palanca Memorial Awards. The Mango Bride tells the stories of two Filipino women who migrated to California, and there they discovered certain stories about them. Production will be starting soon, so no info on the release date yet. This comes after megastar Sharon Cuneta was seen in the campaign trail with her husband, Senator Kiko Pangilinan, who's running for vice president this May. That's it for today's countdown. I'll see you tomorrow, mga kapatid. Makalista maki-countdown Mondays to Fridays, 4:15 p.m. on One News with replays at 10 on 1PH. I'm MJ Marfori. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Celebrity Top 10.